Question number 3.
Okay.
How difficult was for you finding resources to help me?
Well, I'm gonna be very honest with you. When you start with your medical problems, you were around 2 months old when you start having seizures, and we used to live in our hometown in Puerto Rico. Yes, it was very difficult. Believe me, it was very difficult because unfortunately, medical resources in Puerto Rico, even when we are a state in associate with the United States, it is not the same at all. No, it is not the same. The medical treatment is not the same. The medical resources are not the same. Even the state help, it is not the same. So when you turn 1 year old, since I try to knock so many doors and I try to do so many things, your uncles, your aunts, and we put our heads together and we decided that it was the best for you to be here in the States. And once I got here, God put in our path many angels. And one of those angels is Lucy. Remember Lucy from Tampa? I met her over there when actually Tata was in a doctor's appointment that day when I met her. And she helped me. And also it was another guy who helped us. He was some type of counselor for kids. And he went to the hotel that we were staying that in those days before we decided to completely move over there. And he was another angel. He was another angel between Lucy, that counselor, and many other people who God have put it in our path. It was easier here because pretty much what they did, they gave me the information. And I started knocking doors, and it was a lot easier. And actually, the state make it a lot easier too. Here, the states, they have a lot of resources. You just have to ask the right people, and that's why we want to help you guys. This channel is not just for you to see funny things, just to have fun, and just to entertain you, but it is as a resource, as a tool for you guys, because I know that there is many moms out there that are in the same spot that I used to be, in the same spot that I still be. And we just want to help you. So if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate. Send me a message. Send me comments down below. Any questions, and believe me, I will try to find the resources that maybe help you.
Question number 4. How can you handle dealing with doctor's appointments, working in daily life by yourself?
Is that question comes from you or comes from somebody else? That question comes from Megan. Yeah, Megan sent me a message and she wants to know, how can I do it? Megan, the only way that can be done, praying. My faith is a lot for me. Praying, and you need a routine. You need to be organized. You need to organize your day. You need a calendar. I have like 3 calendars. I have one calendar for his appointments. I have another calendar for my mom's appointment. I have a calendar for all the activities that I do in church. I have another calendar for the days that I have when I have a part-time, or when I have to bake cakes here from home. I have a calendar for everything. I have to write everything. And once you are organized, everything is possible. For God, there's nothing impossible, and He gives you the strength to do everything. Next.
Do you get frustrated?
Oh, yes. As anybody else. I get very frustrated. Sometimes I yell, sometimes I scream. I think like any mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I put you in timeout, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, like any mom. It's not a difference. And sometimes when I see that the system doesn't work in the proper way or in the way that it should be, yes, make me frustrated, but then that is the moment that I just make one step back so I can make 3 steps more forward. And like I said before, if I knock on the door and that door doesn't open, or they say no, I knock another door. But yeah, you know what? I think that even in a normal environment for everybody, every single day, you can live things that can frustrate you. Even you for school, you get frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me the class that it frustrates you the most.
English.
English, you see? And you keep going, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way that it has to be. That's the only way possible that you can do it, even when you get frustrated. And I think I see it in this way. Your frustrations has to be a tool for you to try to reach what you want in another way. Not to stop you, not to put you down. Your frustration has to be a tool for you to wanting to do even more things. It doesn't work in this way, okay, let's just try it this way.
Why you always say that faith is what keeps you going?
Because I believe that my faith to God and you, it's what make me stand every day. I think that every person needs to believe in something to keep going. Many people, they have, like, I don't know, like a Buddha, like many people believe in karma, many people believe in so many things,
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, I think that we believe in the same God. It just that there's so many names in different countries but we all believe in God. And my faith to God, because I have seen God's hand in every single way, in every step in this path, in this journey, that I know that there is a God. I know that God exists, and just to tell you a story, when I was in labor, I was 32 weeks. You were born premature. And I remember that, I called the doctor because they tried to induce the labor and I couldn't do it. They decided to make me a C-section so you don't lose your life. And I remember that it was a male nurse stand up by my head, and he was over there all the time, and he talked to me all the way through, and he used to caress my head. Hey mama, open your eyes, stay with me, everything is gonna be fine. And you know what, after a few days, after everything was over, I asked just because I want to thank him.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? One nurse told me, Mama, you're wrong. What do you mean that I'm wrong? The only 2 males in the operation room when you were there, it was the doctor who helped you, that it was doing the C-section,
Mm-hmm.
and the anesthesiologist. The rest of the crew, they were women's.
Mm.
Yeah, no, there was a guy, a nurse. That voice, it was a guy. He was stand up by my head, and he was talking to me all the time. No, mama. Sorry. It was everybody over there. They were ladies. The only two guys was the doctor that did the C-section and the anesthesiologist, and none of them were standing up by your head. And you know what? For me, that was an angel sent by God. So every single way of the path, He have take such a good care of us. You know, when we decided to move here to the US, so you could have a better life, so you can have a good health, medical treatment. You know, God put in our path so many people that it's hard to believe that it was just a coincidence. I believe that it was God. You know, maybe somebody else who can be in my shoes, maybe they said, no, that was just destiny. I believe that it was God. You know, and I pray every single day, and you know, God help us in so many ways. And yes, that's my faith, that it was keep me going. You know, thinking that God helped me is what kept me going. Yeah. So good. Do you have any more questions for me? Well, guys, this is gonna be all for today. Give thumbs up to this video, subscribe, share, and if you know somebody who has a kid with disability, don't judge. We were judged so many times when you used to cry, and in many occasions, even, well, so many things that we went through, that you know what, I have learned so much that every time that I see a mom, you know, in the store, how many times I have told you, Manny, open the door for her, Manny, help her, Manny, look, something fell off, give it to her. You know what, it is so easy to do what I call an arc, an act of a random kind. And you know what, that's how I always says as well, imperfectly and perfect. We are imperfectly, yes. We have many things that make us imperfect, but God always have a perfect miracle to do in our life. A perfect miracle to do in our life. And you know what? You just have to believe it. You just have to keep going. So guys, don't forget to buy our merch. Go to our Facebook page, Imperfectly and Perfect. Everything is custom made. Once again, share this video, because I'm pretty sure that, like I am, there is many other moms, and we should support each other. That's why we're doing this, to support each other, okay, and to help us each other. So God bless you. You have a blessed afternoon, and I will see you in our next video.
Bye.